Alrighty. Hello everybody. This is Kirusho here, and now, before we do begin, let us give a brief little review. In the last part, a number of things have happened. Now, in the last part, we had Deku and a few other heroes. Now, Deku and the heroes of every world, they're trying to discover what to do about the multiverse. Now, heroes from multiple worlds have gathered on Deku's Earth, and right now they're trying to find out how to solve this crisis. Now, while many heroes were meeting about it and trying to discuss, there actually was Deku. Deku was a bit preoccupied. He had to honor a deal with Queen Hippolyta, and that deal happens to be him living on Amazon Island for a minute, or Themyscira. Now, with that being said, Deku, the Amazons, they had a feast to welcome him here. And right now, Deku, he had to take a minute to himself because he was trying to figure out what to do. I mean, he has to save this world. If they don't save it, so many bad things can happen. And, well, without this world, there's nothing. This is all of existence at stake. Now, Deku felt kind of panicky, and there actually was where he met Ultraman. At first, he was confused. Ultraman was, well, an alternate Kal-El, but he didn't see him earlier. And right now, he did have to remember. Ultraman approaching him with a red kryptonite, that Ultraman on his Earth was a villain. Now, right now, Deku, after being exposed to some special kryptonite that the Implanter gave Ultraman, Deku, he crushed the kryptonite in his mouth. And right now he does have plans to expose Kara. Because, honestly, the way he feels right now, he feels good. And he feels like he needs to do a few things. Now, Deku, he called up some friends. And, well, he invited all of them to the party on Themyscira. Now, a lot of people, they got the message. And right now, some people, hey, partying on an island, no cops, no authority, sounds good. Free alcohol? Hey, I'm there. Oh, a welcoming party on an island full of Amazons. They're gonna RSVP. Now, a lot of people started to go that way. And meanwhile, there actually was a few alternate heroes. A lot of people started to hear about what's going on. And right now, some of them are confused why heroes are trying to solve the crisis and party. Now, with that being said, we do actually cut about, let's just say, 10 minutes earlier before Deku was exposed. Where right now, Kara and Kara do actually somewhat sit down. And Power Girl, she does somewhat express. Her going to pull back the cup from her mouth. Okay, yeah, no, she's gotta say, she actually does feel this. Right? No, like, you have no idea. Like, I've always wanted to, just once, but, oh man. Yeah, you might want to slow down. Hmm? You don't seem to have a high tolerance. I'm fairly certain one drop would just get me messed up. Not really too sure, because you've had over 3 glasses. Come on. I mean, you guys just have so much weird things on this earth. Super pills, kryptonian wine, and, well, you have Duville. Yeah. So, I did want to talk to you about that other thing that happened the other day. Yeah, yeah, I thought messing would be funny, but I noticed kinda was an asshole. I know, but I mean, you don't date? I'm a superhero and I'm Kryptonian. Most men who date me, they don't tend to date me because I'm, well, you know. I don't follow. Kara, most of the men who date me, they date me because I'm pretty. The moment though I start blowing them off, I start causing problems, I don't go out to dates, I'm not somewhere for someone to show me off, then I'm a problem. Fact is, I try to go for a bit more under the profile stuff. And, well, even then, whenever I dress like a nerd, or I just don't look all fancy, I guess, people still don't want to approach me. That's how it was when I was younger. So I just sort of gave up for a second. Maybe just try dating a superhero, I guess. At least things would probably be easier. Oh, that kinda does suck. You have no idea. Oh, so about what's going on here. Now, Kara and Kara do still talk. They want to know a few differences about their Earths. And their actions were the Earth 2 Kara does ask a question that does catch our Kara off guard. Now, right now we do actually have Deku. Deku, he was exposed to the kryptonite already. And right now he does somewhat gonna look around the island. He's calm, collected. He feels he feels good. And right now, he wants something. But what does he want? Queen Hippolyta. Hmm. She wanted him to be here on this island for a reason. What exactly was that reason? A test. She told him that this was a test. But for what purpose? For what reason? Hmm. Okay, well, the world could very well end at any moment. And right now, he's gonna do away with all of that. Now, right now, Deku, he does gonna see the Queen. And right now, whenever Deku he does encounter her, she actually starts to ask if he is enjoying his time here. And Deku actually just lean in and express to her. He wants to talk to her and he wants her to be honest with him. Now, these two going to somewhat walk away. And Queen Hippolyta, she was a bit more intrigued. As Deku pulled her to the side and tried to ask her questions, somewhat interrogate her about what he's doing here. Now, the Queen, yeah, she just started to see the way Deku's acting. He's definitely acting strange. Hmm. Are you alright, Duval? I'm fine, but I'm just curious. I want to know exactly why am I here? You don't need me for anything, unless you do. So tell me, you have Diana. You have an army of Amazons. You don't need my strength. You have numbers. I'm fairly certain that all of you here can overpower me if you wanted to. Now tell me, Queen Hippolyta, why do you wish to speak to me? A multitude of reasons, in fact. So, what happened earlier? Earlier? I walked away. I needed a second to compose myself. The universe is at stake, and right now, what we're doing is partying. So, you kind of see where I had to think about my priorities. I see. And how is this? Now, Deku tried to explain to her. It's more than even he could fathom. Right now, every universe everywhere could be affected. However, this one, it still has time. And right now, there are plans being made to try and prevent this Earth's collapse. And that is the most important priority. He's going to be sending a message to some people he knows out in space. When they get it, he's fairly certain they'll want to be involved here. He knows everybody right now, they might want to be involved because this is all hands on deck. No enemies and nobody to face. That is the problem. This is their very existence. So he doesn't have time. If she's gonna tell him something, cut to the bloody chase. Cut it all out. No test, no anything. Be straight with him. Now, Queen Hippolyta, she's gonna try to express to Deku what she wants from him. And right now, Deku, yeah, he does somewhat think about that offer. Now, right now, Deku, he does he's gonna give her an answer. And right now we do actually have about, let's say a few minutes later. Deku comes walking up. And right now, whenever does come walking up, the two do go to turn their heads and see him. As Deku right now, where's his shirt? Now, Deku does come walking up with his hands up, especially to the two of them. Honestly, he's gotta say, this place is great. Now, the two are both confused, and their actions are Kara and Kara. The two, they do both go to sucking a breath. As right now, Deku, he does actually exhale. Now, right now the two, they do start to feel the effects of the red kryptonite. And there actually is where their eyes do both start to glow red. Now, the two do both go to stare at Duvel, and Deku's eyes glow red as well. And right now, both Kara's, they start to look around a bit. Yeah, maybe having some fun here would be nice. I mean, it's not just that. She has a rare opportunity here. And this island, this whole place, I mean, get drunk, fight, and party? Oh my god. Now, right now we do actually have where Magon, she showed up with Superboy and, well, a few other members of the former Young Justice team. And, well, even a few members of the previous regime team showed up, aka Raven. Now, everybody they're kind of surprised. They haven't really seen her in years. And, well, they thought that she was in hiding. But apparently Black Adam and Kandok, or Kondok, I think it's called, they heard about the situation. And yeah, this is a problem. Now, right now the teams, they'll start to party. And the night it does continue on. And we do actually have where things, they get a little bit more crazy. Everybody started to drink more and more. And the superheroes, they started to have a lot more fun being able to dance to certain music and, well, fight each other. Now, the Amazons, yeah, they were happy to celebrate with their guest. And there actually was our Deku. Right now he was leaning against something. And he was going to look around. And we do actually have Connor who does come walking up next to him. Now, Connor is going to bring out his hand, as he does going to ask Deku if he has a second to talk. Yeah, hey, hold on. What's up? Deku not moving his head. Not much. I was, hoping to ask your advice. On what? Deku turning his head. And right now, Connor, he does not get exposed to the red kryptonite. Now, Connor does going to suck a breath in. And right now there actually is where he does going to feel his head get a little... What the heck? Before he does going to look back towards Deku. And right now Deku, he does see it in Connor. His eyes somewhat glow red. But there is the fact that they don't fully shine. Now, Connor feels a little tipsy. And right now there is where he actually is going to somewhat sit down for a second before going to tell Deku. Oh god. He, shit. Okay, hang on. I'm good. I'm good. Can you handle your alcohol, Connor? My human side. But what's going on? And... Huh. Where's Magon? I don't know. Have you seen Kara? I don't think so. Uh, so what were you looking at? Hmm? Oh, uh, Artemis over there. Then there's also Raven. I mean, everyone's kind of catching up with each other. Really? Yeah. Do you know that Artemis has a mole on her cheek? No, she doesn't. Now, right now Deku does still stare over, and Connor, he does still seem a little confused. Before he does get to think, wait a minute, I'm turning towards Deku. And right now he will go to somewhat turn and look towards Artemis. Him going to use his somewhat X-ray vision, I forget what it's called, and seeing that she really does. And right now Connor will go to turn back, telling Deku that he's using X-ray vision. Yeah, I'm having a little fun. That is kind of fun. Then again, though, why her? I don't know. I think I just have a thing for blondes. Hmm, I can see it. I mean, what was I going to talk to you for again? Oh, right, that. So, anyways, me and Megan, we uh, we got married. Oh, congrats. Yeah. So, anyways, I had a few questions, specifically about maybe becoming a dad. She's pregnant. No, no, no. Not for lack of trying, man. It's just I want to know a few things. Can we talk? Now, they just start to talk to Connor. And right now there actually is with a party, they start to get a bit more cranked up. Now, right now, everybody, they are starting to fight. And right now the group of people who does start the massive fight, they provide the entertainment. And there actually is where somebody, they start to scream out with a roar. Now, right now the Amazons, they do continue the massive party. And there actually is later. Or should I say, really, the next day. Deku, he does wake up. And right now there are a few things going through his head. As he feels very intoxicated, and his head feels wobbly. Wait, no, that's just the feeling of a hangover. Yeah, he doesn't really like these. No. Deku, he's trying to figure out what the hell's going on. Last clear memory he remembers. Let's see. Oh, shit. Now, Deku does turn to his left. And right now he does see a sleeping blonde, and he does get to think. That's Kara. And himself gonna shift around. And right now he does go see somebody else sleeping. And that is not. Oh god. Now, Deku right now, he doesn't use his hearing. And he thinks that it's bad already. But there's another issue. He's really certain that he hears one, two, three, four heartbeats. Now, right now, Deku, he does gotta think. Well, that's not how he expected that night to end. Now, Deku does get somewhat set up. And right now, there is, where the person next to him laying there, they do get somewhat roll over. And Deku, he does want to turn and see Queen Hippolyta. As right now she does get somewhat sit up and ask him if he's okay. Hmm? uh, no. I really could use another drink. Hmm? That might have to wait. We have much to discuss, especially now that the agreement has been sealed. Hmm? Really? So, what now? I'm curious. Deku was leaning towards her, expressing to Queen Hippolyta. Is she really going to help him get stronger? Get more powerful? Is she really going to let him take rule of man's world? Will she really give him the strength to do this? Is she really willing to turn over rule of, well, the title to him? Now, Queen Hippolyta just stare at Deku. And right now there actually is where somebody does get a someone set up, as they're going to say the words. He'll go retrieve it. He will go get it. Because, well, if this magical item is true to its name, and if it is really all that powerful, and if it really will help him, he'll retrieve it for her. And he'll take on that title, all the power that comes with it as well. He has to go see his dear old mom, and maybe talk to her. Maybe talk to some old gods. Maybe see what he can do there. As right now, Queen Hippolyta, she's going to watch Deku stand up. Him going to basically float out of bed, as right now Deku, he knows going to walk away. And right now the other people in that bedroom, they do go to wake up. As right now, they're all kinda confused. Now, right now, there actually is where Card is going to someone sit up. Her looking around before someone going to someone smile. And right now she's going to ask exactly what happened last night. And Queen Hippolyta, she does try to express. Last night does not matter right now. Because right now, something is happening. Now, we do actually have Kara's phone, which has been getting blown up non-stop for probably the last couple hours. And right now, she's going to hear about a situation. Because, well, apparently another world was destroyed. And that is not good. Now, right now, Kara, she's going to somewhat disregard that. Her actually thinking, it's not her problem. Now, she does think that they'll just figure it out. Her help isn't needed or involved. And hey, her actually still going to look over and see her other self. Her actually going to bring her hand up and go to flicker on the nose. As right now there is where the Kara does this don't wake up. Her going to look around and then realize what's going on. And right now you do actually have Queen Hippolyta, who right now she does go to walk out and look up towards the stars. And right now there actually is where Kara does stand up and walk over. And right now, she's going to ask the question, what is she doing? To which you're going to explain, she's waiting. Because the new god of war, he needs to be born. Now, right now that does somewhat surprise Kara. And the queen will go to express, there are many things that happened on this island. Her beginning to explain to Kara. And right now we do actually cut over to Deku. Deku, he was told about the helmet to the god of war. The helmet, it will increase his powers tremendously. Multiply them, in fact. And, well, it will give him a strong resistance to magic. Now, Deku does like the sound of all of that. And right now when he does go to fly through space, he does go to actually send a message to the Guardians. And whenever he does go to send the message to the Guardians, they alert him to something that happened. Something that sort of, well, let's just put it in a simple way. Fucked with everybody. Because they want him to report to the edge of the universe. Now, Deku, he thinks he's trying to ignore that. Him trying to express to the Guardian that he was sort of busy trying to deal with another situation at the moment. And that right now, they're trying to deal with a big situation. Him trying to use Earth as an excuse, along with the multiverse, to try and get out of going. And right now the Guardian will go to express to him. This has been called Priority 1. Whatever his priority is, it does not matter. Now, Deku will go to try and tell them. It is a multiversal scale matter. In fact, they have heroes from other Earths claiming the universes in front of theirs have been getting eradicated. And right now, if they don't solve that, their universe could be on the chopping block. Right now, they have heroes from across the multiverse on Earth, planning a way to save universes. Now, Deku is trying to tell them, if it's more important than trying to save the multiverse, it's not important. Then, they are all fucked. Tell him what happened. Now, the Guardians do try to at least reprimand Deku There we go. That's the right word. For what he's doing. Right now, the way he's talking to them is out of line. And right now, they do at least try and threaten to take away his ring. But Deku would express to them that would just mean that he's not going to the edge of the universe. And they try and tell Deku that's the thing. The problem is the source wall, the entire wall around the universe, no matter how far out you go, it's gone. And it's not even, there's no way for their mind to comprehend whatever the fuck they're looking at because it's just empty. I mean, this is the barrier to their universe, and it's gone. Now, Deku does hear about that. And right now he does is trying to divert his course to see what the hell's going on. Now, the source wall is gone. How? Now, right now Deku, he's confused. And right now there actually is where his plan right now for Earth is somewhat set back. Right now this feeling in his body. I mean, he feels powerful. And right now he wants to eat a star. He wants to consume the power of a sun. But not just a regular one. He wants to consume the power of a blue star. The one on Brainiac's ship. That could do. Brainiac. He has thousands of stars. He has to have hundreds at least. The energy he could sustain off of them. Incredible. Now, right now Deku, he does have a few ideas. He remembers how last time they found the Lantern Core? Well, they found Brainiac thanks to the Lantern Core. And right now, he does have other ideas. Plans and plans and plans. And right now, he heads to the edge of the multiverse. Or, well, where it used to be. Now, right now, Deku, he actually does try to figure this all out. However, he does get to see nothingness at the end of space. He's shocked. Now, the Guardians, yeah. Whenever they try and learn what's going on and they learn about this antimatter wave, they're believing that it may be affecting the source wall. And it might just still be there. Now, they're going to try to ask them if they sent anything into it yet. To which they would confirm no. And Deku, he does at least turn and fly back, beginning to express to the Guardian. He's sorry, but he has to head back to his world. They're trying to figure this out, and maybe if they try, then they won't have to deal with this. This will go back to normal. Him trying to tell the Guardians, keep an eye on the situation. And right now, Deku, he does turn and blast away. As the Guardians, yeah, there's not really much they can do. If this is a crisis of the multiverse, then this is bad. They must help. Now, the Guardians, they try and help. Trying to call together every galactic order under the, well, emergency response of universal annihilation. Now, people, their civilizations either don't answer the call, or they answer the call with a bit of skepticism. And others, they are totally in belief of this. The Guardians patrol their sectors of space, keep them safe, and manage the universe's law. Why wouldn't they listen to those guys? Now, we do actually have back over Deku, who right now, he does come smashing down an apocalypse. And Darkseid, currently, does go to stand up from his chair. As Deku, he did a superhero landing really hard on the knees. Now, Deku does get up, and right now he does look directly at Darkseid. His eyes glowing red, as right now his body does pour with some energy. He took a quick dip in a star, and he does get to tell right now that he wants him to hand it over. He wants him to hand over Ares. Now, right now Darkseid, he does get to stare at Duville. He's... He hasn't seen this boy in a while. Now, Darkseid does gonna tell Duville. Ares is his to torture for all of eternity. And if he does wish to change that, Deku going to blast him with his heat vision. And on the dark side, he is going to blast out his Omega beams. Now, Deku still blasts at the power, expressing the dark side. He just wants the damn helmet. Ares is a god. That helmet is his prize. He doesn't want the man. He doesn't care what he does with him. He is nothing more than a piece of thrown away filth. Now, Darkseid just don't smile. This Kryptonian was definitely different from Superman, from Kal-El. He has watched his adventures on Earth, and even throughout the universe, and more recently this threat that's coming. If this does help, or change the outcome he wants to see, either the heroes will win and prevail and he can go back to what he does, or he could give them this helmet. He can let them face the Anti-Monitor, fight that creature. If they come close to killing it, if Deku has this increased power, that can help out a lot. If the Anti-Monitor is severely weakened, he can come in and kill that thing, and then go back to what he does. And right now, Darkseid, he actually is going to tell Duville, it will be done. Now, Deku is going to start blasting his heat vision, and one of Darkseid's Omega beams do blast towards Deku. And Deku, he has to dodge out of the way of one before going to look at the other, and go to dodge out of the way of it. Now, right now, Darkseid does glare look at Duville, and Deku does stare at him, expressing a dark side. Don't feel too bad. He's been trying to dodge things since they could throw fucking rocks at him. So, well, those beams, they're slow. Now, Darkseid has stared directly at Deku, and right now he does go to have one of his servants collect Ares' helmet. Now, right now Deku, he actually does see the helmet, and whenever the servant is going to walk up to Deku, them handing it off to him, they just don't stand there. Him with a smile, his eyes pouring with red energy, as right now Deku, he's still somewhat sat there almost on fire. Now, Darkseid did see Deku, staring at the helmet, and Deku, he brought the helmet up to his head, before going to put it on. And there actually was the feeling he had. The feeling for a fight. The idea that he could be unstoppable. The idea that he could take over the world. Nay, the universe. There's only one thing that can stop him. And right now, he has a plan. He has a plan to try and take away all of it. No more kryptonite, no more weakness. This feeling he has will last forever. He needs more of that kryptonite. He needs more power. Earth. Waller. Now, Darkseid right now is going to watch Deku, as Deku is going to blast away at high speed. And right now he is going to make his way back towards Earth. Now, right now we do actually have in Themyscira, where everybody, they were somewhat surprised by the way Kara's were acting. And Magon, yeah, she found a bit more of a surprise with Connor. She knows that he's been stressed out. And well, they quit being superheroes. So, him being Superboy again, it wasn't really a thing he wanted to do. I mean, 6 years. 6 years in the Phantom Zone. The first thing he wanted to do when he got out was eat something first after getting his heart fixed. I mean, yeah, you kinda miss the taste of a burger when you're locked in a place for 6 years. And you also miss the taste of everything good. Now, Connor just think. He remembers all of that. He remembers a lot of what he wanted to do. And right now, Magon, she saw the way he was acting. And, well, everybody, they didn't care about it. I mean, Connor's having fun. He's loosened up. I mean, Magon certainly noticed a difference, especially from what Artemis heard last night. Now, right now, Deku, he actually just come flying back down onto the island. And right now, everybody, they do get to hear a sound. And there actually is Clark. He is going to turn his head, hearing the sound of the atmosphere, having the air get ripped through it. Now, Deku right now is going to fly down. And there actually is with the air, it still sparks behind him. And Deku, he actually is going to land before going to bring his hands up and pull off the helmet. And right now, he has to think, as the feeling for a war, the feeling for a bloody, gruesome battle, the feeling of taking down your opponent with your own bare hands, the craving for it, it went away. And Deku did going to turn his head to see Raven, and, well, the team. Now, right now, everybody, they did going to stand there. And Deku, he did going to bring his hands up, telling everybody, check out what he got. Now, anyway, they're kind of confused. And Deku, he does start to at least explain. Uh, it's a lot to try and explain. I mean, Kara knows about it. I mean, this morning it was all weird and crazy, and, well, wait, was that his Kara? Now, there actually is right now Cass. Her eyes widened hearing that statement. Was that his Kara? So, with all the other heroes having their counterparts run around, there's another Kara? Now, right now, Deku, he does this because someone express. As right now, there actually is our Kara just come flying up. And the other Kara, she actually doesn't come walking up. As she does come walking up, expressing, holding up at least a container or something, that they'll need to loosen up. I mean, besides, Connor, they have a drink with his name on it. Now, Connor doesn't go running over. And right now there is where he does going to turn and tell Magon, loosen up. I mean, the heroes will solve it. They always do. I mean, there's gotta be a version of him out there helping, right? Now, they would express, actually there is, and Connor would at least say, see? Now, everybody, they were somewhat surprised. And there actually was, well, Raven. She saw the way that Deku, he somewhat stood there. He held onto that helmet. And there actually was where Kara was, well, next to him. And Deku, he actually goes to turn and smile towards her, before going to bring his hand up and grabbing onto her. Now, right now, Kara does going to look towards Deku. Her bring her arm up around him, as she actually is going to pull him into a kiss. Now, Raven isn't going to stare at that. Before she actually is going to turn her head, and Deku's hand isn't on her back, is it? Now, right now, Kara, she actually is going to turn. And there is where she is going to stare at her counterparts. And right now, there is where she is going to walk away, expressing. Alright, well, she's going to say this, though. Who's going to fight her first? Cass? Now, Kara is going to say it out loud. Their spars usually always ended pretty well, didn't they? Now, Cass is going to turn hearing that. Wait. So, hold on, hold on a second. That would be her best friend. So, the person kissing Duville is the counterpart. And he knows. Oh. Now, right now Cass immediately thinks things off. That is not good. Okay. She's not gonna. Oh god, this is so bad. This is bad. Now, Cass, yeah. There actually is where Deku, he has this on bring his hand up, expressing to all of them. Alright, well, if they're not gonna fight her first, then he's gonna go first. Besides, him actually not gonna turn. And looking out to see Queen Hippolyta, who right now is gonna bring her hands up and wave Deku over. Now, Deku right now, he actually gonna tell them all. Sadly, he's got a date. I'm gonna blast away. And right now there actually was where, well, let's just say Artemis, you're gonna ask. So does anyone else notice the strange thing going on here? Now, Connor doesn't gonna pull his shirt off, expressing, nope, going to bring his hands up. Now, right now Magon does try to at least peek into Connor's mind, trying to understand what's going on. And right now they're actually just going to feel the effects. She linked their minds. But that was a really, really bad idea. Now, right now Magon, she actually doesn't have her eyes gonna flash red. And right now so does Connor's. As Magon does this want to turn to her team and express to all of them, okay, they all gotta just chill out. I mean, maybe Connor's right. They should all just have fun. Now, everybody they're kind of confused. What? Is she actually being serious? Now, right now we do actually cut over to Deku. Right now, Deku, he walked into that room. Him and Queen Hippolyta. These two, they stood there together. And Deku looked at this helmet again. Him looking up towards Hippolyta and expressing to her what he saw. And right now, Hippolyta, yeah, she actually does try and tell him what to do. With this helmet, things will be easy and simple. Right now with this helmet, he will become a god. And as a god, he will be given powers mortals do not possess. Now, does he understand what that does mean? He is a god of the stars. He murdered Hercules and bested the god of strength. Right now, that does say a lot. Is Duvil Zod ready to become a god? Now, Deku, he doesn't stand there on his knees. And right now, he does go look up, as right now, the queen does a step forward to the helmet. And right now, Deku, he was given a bit of a new outfit. Right now, Deku, he does put on the helmet. And there actually is where he does get to see all of it. He sees the wars of man. And right now, he does get to witness every battle. The very day man started throwing rocks at each other. The very day man, they stopped flinging shit at each other. He sees everything. Back in the days of primal people, there was still war. He sees all of it. And right now he does get to see all of it. Witness it. Before, he actually just don't stand back up. And right now, he feels empowered. Now, Deku, right now, he does gonna look towards Queen Hippolyta. Before, she does at least ask a request. Slay the gods who imprisoned her daughter. Cut them free from Zeus's rule. Zeus is an unfair god. And, well, yeah. He is overstepping things. He tried to get involved with Earth. He really shouldn't have. And then he threatened to use the Amazons on man's world. She owed him a favor. She paid it back. And right now, Duvil owes her a favor. Take out the gods to protect her daughter. Now, Deku does understand. And right now there is where Queen Hippolyta does give Deku a weapon to do so. As right now Deku, he does hold on to this weapon. Before he does get his own smile. And right now, he feels empowered. As you do actually cut over to the Justice League Watchtower, where Brainiac 5 is explaining things. That's what happened. They don't understand what to do. They had to escape here. Their future was not there. Whatever is there, in its place, It is somehow outside of space and time. I mean, the very concepts aren't even metaphysical there. I mean, it's so hard to explain in simple terms. There's nothing there. Now, they want to know why that is. Why is it that their future, their present, was destroyed? And the heroes of the world, they don't know what to do. If their future's being destroyed, this event's already reaching into their timeline. And if that's the case, their timelines are on a fuse. Every possible division in the timeline, it could be saving their lives right now. Every little thing that happens on Earth. And right now, the heroes, they realize something. They might be fucked. Now, people start to make plans, and the heroes, they try and get into contact with everybody they can. Now, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed, and have an amazing day. I'll catch you guys in the next part.